Hello dear viewers. The top 10 points which I'll be showing in this video are on mask. As you are well aware by now, COVID-19 virus is not going anywhere soon. It may even be here to stay. The science around use of mask by general population is evolving every day. The guidelines for usage of mask and other protective measures differ from region to region and country to country. The following points which you are about to see are currently being also practiced by World Health Organization and CDC. With the number of COVID cases increasing daily, we will be facing numerous questions like why should we use mask? Who should use mask? What are the types of mask? What type of mask should we use? How to wear mask and how to remove mask? Getting to know the basics of mask is our duty, and I will attempt to answer all the questions in the following points. Point number 1. The coronavirus. As of today, there are confirmed 12 million cases worldwide with 6.5 million recoveries and 546,000 deaths. COVID-19 is primarily a disease of the respiratory system and is transmitted by droplets which are generated when an infected person talks, sneezes or coughs. The droplets may break down into 5 to 10 times smaller aerosols and float in air for as long as 8 hours, or these droplets may fall on surfaces. A person might acquire these droplets through respiratory route or through contact with the infected surfaces. The incubation period is 5 days and risk of transmission is highest in the early days when the patient has no symptoms. That is why COVID-19 is highly transmissible as compared to other respiratory illnesses. After infection, the symptomatology may range from no symptoms to mild flu-like symptoms to severe respiratory disease to sepsis to multi-organ dysfunction to death. Point number 2. Mask. A face mask is a physical barrier which covers the mouth and nose of the wearer. It is one of the preventive and control measures to reduce the spread of respiratory illnesses like COVID-19. There are two reasons to wear mask. First is protection from others and second is protection to others. Remember, mask alone is insufficient to provide an adequate level of protection or source control, and other personal and community level measures should be adopted to suppress the transmission of respiratory viruses. There are three types of face mask. First is a fabric mask, second is a surgical mask, third is a filtering face piece respirator or commonly known as N95. Fabric mask is also called as non-medical mask and are not manufactured using a set of regulations and are thus not considered as medical device or part of PPE. On the other hand, surgical mask and N95 respirators are manufactured and rigorously tested for efficacy using a set of standardized testing regulations and are thus considered as medical devices and are a part of PPE. An ideal mask is made up of three layers. The inner layer is water absorbent, the middle layer acts as a filter, and the outer layer is water resistant. While making a fabric mask, the inner layer can be made from cotton, the middle layer can be made from cotton or synthetic non-woven polyester, and the outer layer can be made from polyester or polypropylene fabric. An ideal mask must block droplets and particles while at the same time must also be breathable by allowing air to pass. If we are using only cotton to prepare mask, at least 4 layers are required. A usual COVID-19 droplet is 5 to 10 micrometer in diameter. A COVID-19 aerosol is further 5 to 10 times smaller. A usual fabric mask, depending on the cloth used, can block 45 to 85% of a 0.02 micrometer particle, while surgical mask can block 90% and the respirators can block more than 95% of these 0.02 micrometer particles. Point number 3. Mask wearer. Fabric mask should be worn by those who do not have any COVID-19 symptoms, are less than 60 years of age, do not have any medical illnesses, are doing outdoor activity in a COVID-19 community, and wherever social distancing is not possible. Such situations may arise in offices, banks, public transport vehicles, grocery stores, or other crowded areas. A surgical mask should be worn by those who have COVID-19 symptoms, those who are more than 60 years of age, those who have medical illnesses like diabetes mellitus, heart disease, lung disease like asthma or COPD, cancer, brain disease like stroke, or those who are immunosuppressed. Masks should be worn by those who are caring for COVID-19 positive patient and healthcare professionals working in a clinical environment. A respirator should be worn by healthcare professionals who are performing aerosol generating procedures like intubation, extubation, suctioning of airways, sputum induction, bronchoscopy, or ventilation. Point number 4. Advantages of using face mask. Using face mask reduces potential risk of exposure to infected persons before they develop symptoms. It reduces potential victimization of individuals wearing masks to prevent infecting others or those who are caring for COVID-19 patients in a non-clinical setting. It helps to make people feel they can play a contributing role in stopping spread of the virus. It reminds people to be compliant with other measures like hand hygiene and not touching nose and mouth, and it also provides a source of income for those who are able to manufacture masks within their communities. Point number 5. Disadvantages of face mask. Use of face mask can potentially increase risk of self-contamination due to repeated touching of mask and eyes, and also from reusing soiled or wet mask. Mask can cause headache, discomfort, breathing difficulty in those who are not used to them. Mask can cause skin lesions like itching, rash, or worsen an acne if used for long time. Mask can cause difficulty in communication, especially in deaf person who communicate with lip reading. Mask can provide a false sense of security, which can lead to lower adherence to other preventive measures such as physical distancing and hand washing. Mask can cause poor compliance, especially in children. Mask can cause waste management issues due to public littering, which can become an environmental hazard and pose a risk of contamination to street cleaners. Mask can be difficult to wear to people with mental disability, breathing difficulty due to lung problems, elderly with cognitive impairment, children due to size issues, or those having injury or surgery of face. Point number 6. How to wear a face mask. Wash hands with soap and water for 45 to 60 seconds or with alcohol based hand rub for 25 to 30 seconds. Remove the mask from plastic bag by holding the straps. Inspect the mask for soiling or damage. Verify the sides. Usually for surgical mask, the upper side contains a small malleable plastic or metal strip. The outer side is blue and the inner side is more white. Hold the straps and put straps behind the ear or tie behind the head, and make sure you cover the chin, nose and mouth. Also make sure that you cover the sides so that air does not leak. The don'ts while wearing a mask are: don't wear if your hands are dirty, don't wear if the mask is torn or soiled, don't hold the mask from the front, and do not forget to cover the nose and the sides. Point number 7. How to remove a face mask. While removing a mask, again wash your hands, then lean forward, remove the straps from behind the head or ear, pull the mask away from face, store the mask if it is dry, wash it if it is dirty, discard it if it is torn, then again wash your hands. Point number 8. Reuse of mask. After removal, store the mask in a resealable plastic bag if it is dry. Wash it if it is wet or soiled. A mask should be washed in hot water with a detergent, and a mask should be washed at least once a day. Discard the mask if it is damaged. A mask should be discarded in a covered container. Medical masks are single use only, and remember, do not share any kind of mask with anyone else. Point number 9, other measures. The other preventive and control measures which should be taken along with mask usage are: restrict physical contact, keep at least 1 meter of distance from someone else, regular hand washing, avoiding touching of your own face, stay at home, and cough or sneeze on your elbows or on a tissue. Point number 10, Mythbusters. Long-term use of mask does not cause oxygen deficiency or carbon dioxide toxicity. Drinking alcohol does not protect against COVID-19. A thermal scanner cannot detect COVID-19 virus. Currently, there are no drugs which are licensed for treatment or prevention. Mobile networks do not spread COVID-19. COVID-19 can spread in hot and humid climate. Eating garlic or addition of pepper to food does not prevent COVID-19. And do not use mask while you are exercising. Also, make sure you keep yourself updated and follow the local or regional or national health authority guidelines on adapting safety measures. So, wear your mask, follow other safety measures, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you for your patient listening.